So I'm going to start this series here, oddly enough. Hello everyone, PraisGoda here, and welcome to a new series of Splatoon 3 Blind. Kind of continuing the whole trend I've been doing with the Splatoon series since the first game, where I just play a story mode, like 100% and blind. Anyway, I'm starting here because, well, gotta document pretty much everything comes with it. Oddly enough, I thought I played more Splatoon 2. And with that little bit of extra region stuff put aside, we finally get thrust into the game. Now, I've done a little bit of this already, so I kind of know what I'm preparing myself for when it comes to, actually, creating my character. Because, hey, guess what you had to do? Guess what you had to do when it came to playing the... Can't talk. Guess what you had to do when playing the Splatoon 3 test fire? Make a character. Now, I will say, in terms of character creation here, what you start off with your character base, that's really just going to determine like what your voice clips are. That's about it. Because no hair, from what I've seen so far and what we know. By the way, this is the day the game came out. There is no hairstyle or clothing option that is barred from any one gender or squid or octoling. Speaking of, we're gonna break the mold a little bit. Because I know I've been an Inkling almost every single time I have played Splatoon. But with Splatoon 3, I figured because, Octo expansion was as cool as it was. Well, the Octo expansion being as cool as it was, and the fact that with Splatoon 2, I effectively went full... brain is hard. With the fact of, since Octo expansion came out, I found solace oddly enough in the voice clips that were for the Octoling boy. I oddly enough just have stuck with, the Octoling for like everything. And again, this emphasizes my point that hairstyles aren't bound to just any one gender. Basically just, do you want the Inkling pool of hairstyles or do you want the Octoling pool? We'll go with the new hairstyle, why not? And browse. There we go. Now, it looks like when it comes to pants, like these pants right here, there's options right here. And I think I'm going to go with these in some fashion just because... Sure, we'll get messy because, like, this is closest to wearing... This is the closest I can get to wearing jeans and Splatoon. And little buddy. Now, as much as this hairstyle reminds me of a handful of people that I follow on the internet, I'm gonna go with the classic mohawk do for the little buddy. And with that all done, let's head off into Splatoon 3. So, when it comes to Splatoon, when it comes to Splatoon 3, there's a couple things that I should emphasize and tell you guys. Is that one? Is that for one, I don't like using gyro aiming, like at all. Like, I don't use gyro aiming at all for anything. So I'm going to be, as soon as we're out of this forced tutorial, I'm going to be turning off gyro aiming. Like, immediately. Splattershot Jr. The classic starter. Which I did not know the Splattershot... I wasn't aware that the Splattershot Jr. actually had... I was not aware that the Splattershot Jr. actually had an increased ink tank. Or, ammo reserve, so to say. So, forgive me while I struggle through this opening bit, but unfortunately, unfortunately, for the sake of teaching you the ropes of the game, for teaching you the ropes of the game, they effectively lock you to having gyro controls on. But as soon as that's done, we're turning them off. I've already said that already. Sorry, forgive me while I speak in circles. I'm not sure what the purpose of that was, but sure. But there we go. Now, I do know for any of you who doesn't know about Splatoon, and I kind of just whizzed through all the controls, so I may talk about the controls in more detail in the future, but for anybody that hasn't kept up with Splatoon, and more importantly for this point, Splatoon 2, hi, how's that rock? How's it treating you? Secondly, the last major Splatfest, basically the biggest, like, timed event versus mode that Splatoon 2 had, basically decided if the world of Splatoon 3 would be dictated by chaos or would be dictated by order. And if the environment doesn't scream it already, chaos won out. So everything is still structured socially. There's still a social structure in a sense, but everything's a bit chaotic now. Splatoon 3. San no Splatoon. I feel like that's how you would say it. Anyway, we will meet our idols for the game, which, I think, oddly enough, everybody kind of appreciates the group of idols for this game. Although I don't think the idols ever got, like, pushed to the side at any point. But everyone's fallen in love with Big Man for obvious reasons. If you haven't fallen in love with Big Man, Shiver is your person. I think it's heavily implied that they are female, but I also believe that they've been given they them pronouns. Regardless, I'm a fan of Fry. Oh, neat. Yeah, it's called the exact millisecond the gate chills up. Fry is pure chaos, and I love her. Oh my gosh, that hat is tempting. Alright. Again. I understand in every iteration of Splatoon, the Great Zapfish is like the main power source, but still, come on, can we... The Great Zapfish is always like the center point for the star mode in Splatoon 3. In that... Always in Splatoon 3, like, the Great Zapfish gets taken and missing. I like how every time we come to a new Inkopolis, or Inkopolis Square in this place, Splatsville, it's always the new hotness. No. I do not wish to hit up that. But, Gramps? Oh, we're harkening back to Splatoon 1. So I will say... Oh, right. I need to do this really quick, like, super fast. We are turning off motion controls. Thank you. I feel better now. What was I talking about? Okay. So, yeah, every time we come to... Well, every time with this game series come to Inkopolis Square, or Splatsville in this case, always stared down by this old man. Splatoon 1, he did it. Splatoon 2, it was a sister. I really should have left a better message on the screen, shouldn't I? And I guess in Splatoon 3, Gramps is, I guess Grandpa, or Captain Cuttlefish, is there to greet us right at the start. Now, I did start pretty much like from like the time me booting up the game as close as I could in that regard. Simply because I, got to capture everything from start to beginning. The Octarians are coming! Again!
Hi. Did we meet once before? Well, not getting what it used to be.
There's many things wrong with you, Cuttlefish.
Anyhow, the name's Cuttlefish, Senior Advisor to the newest Squid Beak Splatoon. At your service. That look in your eye. It's the look I've been looking for.
You've seen it 2 other times, Captain.
The great zapfish that powers Splatsville has been squidnapped.
Where's your hat?
It's the Octarians again. You can bet your bottom sand dollar on it. See, the great zapfish has gone missing before. Twice, in fact. And those octo jerks were behind it both times.
I realize this is the same thing that always happens, Cuttlefish, but Octarian standing right in front of you. You know, kind of right here. Looking you in the face.
I've been keeping an eye on them, though I'm technically retired. And with eyes like these, there ain't much that escapes me.
I can tell, considering your eyes are escaping your, air quotes, skull.
But they still made off with the great zapfish, and now we've got to get back, right? So, that was the job offer, kid. The pay is 0. But you might just save the world. You're in, right? Right? Of course you are. Starting today, you're Agent 3 of the new Squidlix.
Where's... But there is our... Huh?
This is your brand new hero suit. It'll help you fight the Octarians. Yeah, is there such a thing as something growing in the wash? It's a little haggy on you.
Are you saying I'm malnourished?
Funny, I remember watching it. That last Agent 3 was clear as a catfish.
I doubt that, considering Marie basically told me to take a bath every chance she got.
Now let's get those octoclowns. I'm counting on you, but oh, you've already got another agent with you there, huh? Well, fresh out of here suits, unfortunately. But it's a salty little scamp, ain't it? Yeah, they're fine. Now, where was I? Oh, right. Let's go get those octo jerks. I'm counting on you, bucko.
He wants stick. Give him stick. Also, I do like that we have... Okay, so this is the hero shot. It seems a little better. Actually, it seems a little better than I'm used to for the octo shot. But yeah. Wait. Huh. Neat. So anyway, it seems like the hero shot in this game has been up. It seems like it's been what is it? The hero shot's been put. The hero shot in this game has been put into the camp of oh.
Oh no, that was one big fuzzy foul loose. That big old bubble on top is probably the fuzzball. I bet you could pop that, the whole thing would poof disappear. But I doubt your ankle do the trick. Eh, don't worry about that for now. Keep looking out for artillery base.
How about this? Oh, let's. Oh, found it. Well, just because of gameplay trailer. Come here. Of course. But anyway, I'm gonna be so like off the cuff, so to say. Wait, what's this? Oh. Alright.
That's all place you shave, shower, whatever cleans a fuzzy ooze.
Are we fighting mold? Like, I don't know what the actual boss and everything is of this place, but I know what the actual like plot of this game is, thanks to, again, Direct's reviews or Direct's previews and all that jazz. But is it? Huh. Okay. Wait, is that like an auto aim of sorts? Anyway, I do know this much from playing other wait, I get specials in single player? What? Hold on, that doesn't seem right. But anyway, the whole draw of the Octo Canyon, or the not Octo expansion. Wow, words are hard again. The whole draw and why you want to be a little more thorough with Splatoon's story mode than anything else is these eggs, which we'll use to power up, which will probably use to power up weaponry as we go throughout the game. But the weaponry will getting all of the, or upgrading all of these weapons as we can will allow us to do shoot better, shoot for longer, all that stuff. Well, this is music. I kind of like it. Well, I can't hit that far out. Sorry, I'm just kind of like exploring my surroundings and see what sticks. But yeah, controls if I haven't already, and again, I'm gonna be playing in, you know, with motion controls, so some people will be upsetty. Left trigger, or the left trigger will let you go into your squid or Octarian form, depending upon which game you like. Huh. Nice. Come back to me, small fry. But yeah, well, the left trigger lets you go into your squid form, basically, or squid or Octarian form, basically lets you swim through your ink and refill your charge, or refill the charge on your, or refill your ammunition, so to say. Right trigger is shoot. Right bumper is bomb throw. Left bumper does nothing. Go get him. Yeah, left bumper is the throw, which actually I'm curious about something. Boop. Okay. Small fry can attack everything. It looks like small fry replaces your bombs in this version of the game.
God, Octotrooper ahead is a real live enemy. Get ready to splat with the air.
Anyway, A is not used for much in Splatoon, oddly enough, outside of one specific mode, which we probably will not see in the series, unless it's kind of this is taking notes of Octo expansion, then we might see it. Y recenters your camera. X would bring up a map for super jumping to teammates, but we're not gonna have teammates. And B is your jump button. So for all intents and purposes, yes, for all intents and purposes of the game, we're basically, I guess for this playthrough, we'll be using right bumper to throw things, right bumper to throw things, left bumper to swim, right trigger, or left trigger to swim, right trigger to shoot, and B to jump. That's about it. I do like that Small Fry does have a little part of the victory jam at this point. Hi.
Well done, Agent Tree. You remind me of a young cuttlefish, heroically saving the day.
You say that to all the Hero 3s, don't you?
Anyway, the good news is that you got Zapfish. They have source of energy on their own. But the better news is that the great Zapfish may be up ahead.
And I'm noticing there's no collectibles. Yeah, there's no collectibles in this level.
When you're throwing small fry, hold on, take your time.
Well.
Alright, forgot about that fuzzy ooze. This is a blasted fuzzball wobbly back and forth taunting us. Is that your small fry chirping about something? You know, that species is rumored to have a big reaction to power eggs. Anything with the shot, right? Try pressing him to power up your little body with some power eggs.
Oh.
Look at that gobble up all the ooze like it was nothing. The little monster's quite appetite. Anyway, clear the path for you. Go on.
So that's what so is that, well, I mean, I know the game, or what is it, previews for the game basically showed, hey, that's what Small Fry is going to do. He's going to eat dumb things, but is this? Okay. So I forgot to say, I did forget to say that, oh, hello. What is this? Oh. I found collectibles. I will say that when it comes to like I guess that's what the eggs are now going to use for in the game. Is you get eggs and you use them to basically clear. You use them to clear up the junk in the world, or clear up this crap in the world. And in doing so, I guess that won't work. Anyway. But yeah, I guess he just clears up the path. So I guess the point of doing stages now is to try and get as much additional eggs as you can. So, well, A, so you don't have to replay a stage. And B, so you can clear up the world, actually get access to everything in it. Anyway, I know we've been kind of going on a little long-winded today, but intro stuff makes things weird. We'll do this one last stage here, as the game is probably going to do something in terms of, you know, actual combat. You can tell I play a lot of Turf War because my first reaction when I started playing was, hey, let's go backwards. I don't like that there's enemy ink here, by the way. Okay, trees are not inkable in this game. Why do I get... I mean, I'm not upset I get splashdown, but why do I have splashdown? I have yet to use it. Unless it's going to be like Octo expansion in a sense, and it's... Wait, hold on, what? Okay. Why is... Huh. I'm trying to figure out why, like, that targeting reticule comes up. I'm pretty sure at some point in the game, it'll be like, oh yeah, you do this. Now, forgive me if I kind of, like, bumble about stages a little bit, because in both of the other games, there were collectibles. In both of the other games, the collectibles were... Oh. Here you go. In both of the other games, there were collectibles known as sunken sea scrolls, and the second game, Sardinium. But it seems like there's no collectibles this time. I worry and I fear for what this means. Anyway, I'm going to take this dash track because it has power eggs. The game's going to at some point tell me what that all means, and I'm going to be upset, aren't I? So I'm still going to be like, until the game gives me like reason to... Merry Christmas. Oh. Okay, so small fry can die. Noted. So until the game gives me reason to stop doing this, I'm going to keep doing this where I just splat. Where I'm just going to splat and paint the ground. Seeing if any secrets pop out, or looking around sides of places, seeing if I see any hidden things. Because I have gone for 100% in the past. And I don't plan to change that anytime soon. Merry Christmas. But yeah, I don't plan to change that anytime soon. But... again, I'm just not... I haven't been given a reason to not do this yet. And I'm wondering if the game's going like for a more story-based approach this time, instead of, you know... yeah, going for a more story-centric approach, so to say. Rather than a... yeah, if it's going for a more story-based approach this time, and not so much a, you know, collect all the things kind of thing. Because I feel like that's what's happening. Anyway. The game really wants me to dash around. No! I want to go back. I want to go back and explore. I'm going back and I'm exploring. You can't stop me. I will explore all the stage. I will explore it. It will be conquered. That's probably the way I'm supposed to be going. Oh, this is probably literally just the thing that Cuttlefish would have said. Go into ink if you don't want to be seen by the enemy, or something like that. You know, sneaking. Because oddly enough, doing in your oh gosh, in your not humanoid form, you actually, the enemies will not see you for the most part. Maybe that's been changed now with Splatoon 3. We'll find out in due time. But Okay. Apparently getting all the power eggs is now going to be a problem. Oh. But anyway, with that all rambling aside, I will say that, like, for when in terms of, like... Nope, lost train of thought. Train of thought pulled in station, and it said, this is not my stop, and left the station. I do love how my brain works sometimes. Don't you? Send help. Hi, I made it back.
Nicely done. But those Octarians look different. They used to be a little more smooth, if memory serves. Hey, I ain't one to judge a deadly tentacle creature by its color. More power to them. But not really. Anyhow, as long as you're sporting a hero suit, you can stand up to any Octarian bearded knot. Did you even read the label? Here, I'll do it for you.
Who wear the latest in apocalyptic survival fashion. Avoid enemies and navigate the Splatlands in style with your very own high-end sensor. Drinking only.
You gotta learn everything about your gear. That's another battle-tested rule of the battlefield.
Okay. Well, with that being done, I think we'll go ahead and end things off here. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Splatoon 3. It's time to splatty tat again. Anyway, I'll see you next time. We'll actually progress forward. Hey, no. Hold. Huh. Anyway, I'll see you folks next time. Take care.